Hello, once again welcome to Mathline channel. In this channel you will be getting a basic maths lesson every week. Those who have not watched the previous lessons, please watch from the beginning for better understanding of new lessons. So let us start today's lesson with a new topic, that is direct variation. Before going to the concept of direct variation, I would like to explain the meaning of variation. Variation means to change. Here, the relation is between two quantities, the values of two quantities. Variation between two quantities means when we change one quantity, the other quantity also change. For example, if you change the side of the square, what will also change? The area also will change. It is an example for variation. When one quantity changes, the other quantity also changes. Then the two quantities are said to be in variation. There are different types of variation. Here we will study direct variation. That is one of the type. What is direct variation? In direct variation, that is also the relation between the quantities whose values will be changing each other, or when one quantity changes, the other quantity also changes. So what is the other condition also for variation to be direct? That is, in this type of variation, that is direct variation, when one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. Or when one quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases. Example, cost of articles and number or amount of articles. The cost of articles increases with increase in the number of articles. For example, cost of 5 notebooks will be more than cost of 3 notebooks. And also the example I told in the case of square, if you increase the side of the square, area also increases. So the change is in the same order is said to be direct variation. So here that example I have given. See, cost of books and number of books. If cost of books is rupees 30, then the number of books is 3. Means cost of 3 books is 30. Other case, cost of 4 notebooks is 40 rupees. Cost of 7 notebooks is 70 rupees. See here, the number of notebooks go on increasing, cost also go on increasing. In the same order or in the same proportion? In the same proportion. Or this ratio will be same in all cases. If you increase the number of notebooks and find the cost and take the ratio, then that ratio will remain same. in the case of direct variation. So in general, if the two quantities are in direct variation, their ratio will be a constant. Constant means what? It will not change. The ratio will never change. It will be always a constant. So here in general, if y and x are any two quantities in direct variation, then the ratio of y and x, that is y upon x, will be a constant, say k. What k represent? It is not variable, it is a constant. So y upon x equal to k. So by the property of equality, if y upon x is equal to k, then y equal to k into x. When x goes to RHS, it becomes multiplication. So y equal to one quantity will be equal to a constant multiplied by the other quantity. That is the equation in the case of direct variation. This equation is called equation of variation. And the relation is expressed using the symbol y. This read as varies as x. Y varies as x. This is called relation of variation. Y varies as x. The relation is expressed using the symbol. And this is called relation of variation. And equation of variation is y equal to k into x. How you got it? Because the ratio is a constant. Ratio of the two quantities will be a constant in the case of direct variation. Clear? So there can be questions given that m varies as n. Given that m and n are two quantities in direct variation. What is it represented using the symbol? M varies as n. And given m equal to 28, n equal to 4. The question is find m when n equal to 9. Find m when n equal to 9. Using the equation of variation, we can find it easily. If m varies as n, then we can write as m upon n equal to k or m equal to n into k. From this equation, you just substitute m upon n. First information, both m and n are given. So 28 upon 4 equal to the other ratio. If you change the value of m, the m upon n will be same. So 28 upon 4 equal to m upon 9. And you know the cross multiplication. What is cross multiplication? 4 into m equal to 28 into 9. Or m equal to 28 into 9 upon 4 equal to 63. So this way we can find one of the quantities. If the other quantity is given, also in the other cases the two quantities are given. So also if we given different values of y and x, if they are in, you can check that whether they are in direct variation or not. How? We will check each ratio. If they are equal, then they are in variation, that is in direct variation. So that is all about direct variation. So when one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases in the same order. Or when one quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases. That is nothing but direct variation. Direct variation. And relation of variation, y is varies as x, and equation of variation y equal to k into x, where k is a constant. This is obtained from the ratio y upon x is a constant. So that is all about direct variation I want to explain today. We can study another type of variation in the next class. Thank you for watching this lesson. Please share forward as much as possible to students of all standard. Also subscribe the channel named Mathline. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye bye. Thank you.